2012 Playhouse Reveal. We've had an excellent partnership with three wonderful organizations. First off, COSAIR Charities, BICF, and of course, Youthville. Met together and built some playhouses here to give them away this evening. Very excited to do that. I imagine there's a few of us here that are just on pins and needles for that opportunity to go inside. I'd like to introduce, of course, Chuck Cavanaugh, Executive President of the Home Builders Association.
I want to welcome everybody here, and we do not have a microphone working at this point, so we'll probably do our best to get to you. I know we got the TV microphones working, so that's outstanding. I'm going to go ahead and introduce a very special person that has joined us tonight to say a few words. We're excited to have him here with us. I'll kind of get in a little bit later on contributors and sponsors. But first off, I want to introduce Mayor Greg Fisher, and we're excited to have the mayor with us for this special occasion. Mayor, come on up, please.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and nice and cool here. So we'll keep moving. They put us right here in the sunshine so we could say hello to everybody. But I just wanted to come by quickly. I guess I got to run to be on the other side of town at 6 o'clock and just say thank you to a whole bunch of people. We have a tremendous community that comes together in teamwork all the time. And what we learn day in and day out is it takes that type of dedicated cooperation to get things done. But what seems to be at the heart of all of these is a compassionate city that is always saying, how can we help? And it just happens every day, every hour of the day, and it's proud to be associated with that. So the home builders have stepped up in a big way here to show their face on the community. I was delighted to see my friend Pat Durham over here as part of that. Pat and I have known each other an awful long time, and there's a bunch of other home builders associated with this as well. Youthville. What can you say about Youthville? They're a fantastic program dealing with some of the great young leaders that we have in the community that are deciding to do something positive and sustainable. I especially like their focus on sustainability, and you can see some of that around the campus here as well. So them being a partner in this makes a whole lot of sense. And then COSAIR Charities. COSAIR steps up time and time again in such a classy and selfless way to help this community. To pull us together on big projects and small projects, but they're there day in and day out. And there's all other kind of folks that are involved with this as well that you're going to be hearing about. So I just wanted to say thank you for the teamwork to make some dreams happen today. I think we'll be seeing some faces and some smiles later today that really is what it's all about. So good job to everybody. Let's stay cool over these next couple of days and look forward to the fall time, I guess. I don't know, but it's all good. So thanks a lot. Congratulations.
All right, thank you, Mayor. You can tell how important this event is to get the mayor to be with us today. Let me see. Let me try this. Testing, testing. Still not there. We got a couple other people, and I want to recognize Carolyn Tandy in the back here, who is Congressman Yarmouth's aide for the Louisville office, has joined us. We met with Congressman Yarmouth in D.C. a couple weeks ago. We talked about the event. He is still there doing his business on our behalf. And actually, he told us, he said, I'd love to be there. So, Carolyn, we thank you for joining us, because I know that the Congressman is a big supporter of Youthville, as well as the Charitable Foundation of COSAIR. So, thanks. We also have Councilman David Tandy, whose district Youthville sits in. He is on the way. He will be here. Getting there. I know David wants to say something, and when the councilman gets here, we'll work him in. Let me make it. What I'd like to do is just spend a minute or two and recognize our sponsors for tonight. No. Now it's working. Is this better, or should I go ahead? All right. All right, I'm going to recognize our sponsors for tonight. Then I want to recognize some contributors on the houses. Thanks, Randy. We've got quite a few sponsors for the event tonight that I want to recognize. Our gold sponsor is L&N Federal Credit Union. If we can give them a big round of applause. Our ruby sponsor is Creams of Kentucky and Window World. Let's give them a big round of applause. We have a group of Pearl sponsors: Barton Warford Talbert and Roberts, Century Mortgage, Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery, Fireplace Distributors, Logan LaBelle Hunt Insurance, PPG Porter Paints, and Wells Fargo Home Loans. Again, give these folks a round of applause too. You know, the Building Industry Charitable Foundation is a part of the Home Builders Association of Louisville. And because of that, I also want to recognize several people that are with us. Our HBAO president this year, Rob Eberns Jr. Where are you, Rob? And certainly Davis Boland, who is the chair of our Building Industry Charitable Foundation. Davis will be joining us just a little bit. I'm going to say this partnership, and I've said this to several people, of having the Building Industry Charitable Foundation, the Home Builders Association, COSAIR Charities, and Youth Build, it really doesn't get much better than this. I mean, we are helping COSAIR kids with a dream. We are working together with COSAIR to almost mentor us as a kind of a startup charity with the Building Industry Charitable Foundation. And we've got registered remodelers and registered builders and tradespeople working with Lynn Rippey's students down here to get them ready to work in the industry. It doesn't get much better than that. And Lynn, wherever you are, I want to thank you. Outstanding work you guys. We've had two of our builder members, a registered remodeler, Brandon Bailey. Brandon, you're somewhere around here. And a registered builder and a registered remodeler, Pat Durham. We're builders of the houses and mentors of the students in it. We appreciate you guys doing that. I want to recognize River City Bank. They were the sponsor of the Pat Durham Playhouse. They can't get all these bankers with their ties on the inside. David is the only guy without a tie. Good job, David. Now, let me just say this. Once these, and we're not calling this a reveal now. We're calling it a, what? What'd you say?
Oh, drop the curtain.
Drop the curtain. Drop the curtain reveal. But once these houses are shown here, they will be at Homerama starting July 14th to the 29th at Shakes Run and at Rock Springs. So, you know, get your friends and family, tell them what a great job these guys and these students and builders and remodelers have done. Now, with that, I want to introduce Randy Coe, who's the president of COSAIR Charities. What a partnership and what a mentor these guys have been for us. And we really appreciate their involvement. And Randy, would you like to say something? We'd love to have you.
You know, they put us out here in the sun for a reason. We were told to be brief, and I think out here in the sun you can count on me doing just that. But for 90 years, we've taken care of many of the kids that were your kids, the kid down the street. Often it's that child who's been specially blessed, differently maybe, but specially blessed with some challenges, but blessed with families and people who love them unconditionally. And that's what we've witnessed in our partnership. It's the buildings, trades, the construction industry, Drew Hitchcock and the work he does here, Lynn and her work, people who love others, who love special needs kids unconditionally. We try to make their lives better forever through the gifts of their time and their talent and, yes, their treasure. So from all of us who deal with special kids, from all of them and all of their loved ones, thank you so much. And we're going to keep going. And next year, it's going to be even better for more COSAIR kids. Thank you.
All right. We're going to pass it to Lynn Rippey, but I'm going to just kind of take a break. Councilman David Tandy's here. David, would you like to come up and say a few words? All right. We appreciate you being here.
We get that right. See eye to eye with everyone.
You don't need a podium.
Yeah, I really don't. So I'm going to come out this way, okay? TV. Sorry about that for you, but y'all hear me all right. But listen, I want to thank everybody for coming. Thank everybody for being here in the 4th District and the support that you are showing for the great charities that are a part of this, and for helping out, more importantly, our special needs children in our community. This is a great way to do this, because not only as we're helping the special needs children, you're also helping that next generation of entrepreneurs, of builders, of people who are going to help to rebuild and revitalize our community in the form of the folks who are participating here at Youth Build. And so for all of you who are here participating, we thank you for your participation in this, for being a part of this, for braving the heat and the other elements, for being out here. And with that, I will be quiet so we can all get under the shade or get into some air conditioning and get a cool drink. So again, thank y'all for all being here, supporting this, and for all you do to help make our community better. Thank you.